I went back to my hometown for some paperwork that I need to handle. And I have a physical and mental degeneration, which means going backwards again. This time I want to shed a spotlight on it because I finally find out clearly that small town toxic parents past a failure can be the reason why dreams go to die. But luckily I'm leaving it very soon. So I'm at this threshold of suck past and the new life. And I have picked and I have failed and I'm still achieving and winning. So that's exactly why you should listen to me, because easy wins cause arrogance and giving up means you're stuck. So welcome to the official lowlight reel of Kaly Harris. Shout out to all the pains in the past, and I really hope I can help you guys more or less. So when I was at 6th grade, the whole background is that my mom kind of gave up on me, both on herself and on me actually. Every night she went out to have fun with her friends and just get drunk and all the things. And I didn't give a shit anymore because after one day I saw her puking nonstop in the bathroom of a bar, I just knew that I can't do this anymore. Caring about her will ruin our life, both of our life, and maybe I want a different one. And the next big thing in my life I can remember is the turning point. One night, like every other night, it was summer vacation. I still remember I was studying and playing with my phone at a table and distract myself from thinking about my mom too much. I ran into this movie online. It was called From Homeless to Harvard, the story of Liz Murray. I watched it that night and maybe 100 times that summer. I got super pumped. Harvard, obviously iconic, but too far from what I can reach. I didn't know at the time, which is probably a good thing. I started to study super hard from then on, and also honestly because I have nothing else to do. And I set a goal, which is to become one of the top 3 students when I enter middle school, and I did it. Not very hard because it was just the start of middle school, and next 3 years, nearly every night I studied till 12 a.m. And this 3 years, study is the only thing I care about because this is the only thing I can get happiness and the sense of purpose from. I looked like a total tomboy at that time, and not a lot of people liked me, and I was like weirdly mature for my age, and thanks to my poor family, I was always sad, so nobody liked me. And reaching my goal gives me a lot of dopamine. Well, maybe also because my bipolar genes, but trust me, I wouldn't even trade like heroin for it because it really gives me a lot of like dopamine rush. At the same time, I really don't know how to have a healthy relationship with anyone. Any relationship I'm talking about, including friends, which means fun and relax, and family members, which means love and sport, a romantic relationship, which means attraction and commitments and sport. And I didn't mean like I act like a kid. I act super mature, and they said that I actually took care of my mom like her mom. I can deliver a speech perfectly at school, and I was even in the debate team. So, but you know, just like a smart ass once said that anyone who matured earlier actually matured later. And that's because you learn the action, but your heart, your brain, and your neurons, they haven't learned it yet. And just like it, I got into the best high school, and the next thing you may know, like what I said in my last 2 videos, I got into the best high school full of privileged kids, and they're super smart. in case you don't know, like education system is not, or maybe never was, a fail system. Having money means you get to have extra classes, preview classes, overview classes, review classes, etc. Anyway, the thing is that I want to tell you in this video that there was actually a teacher in my high school who is actually my physics teacher. He was the one who hated me so much. He manipulated me, controlled me, and that's not like some gaslighting bullshit like in a TikTok, but actually something really terrible happens. One day he saw me trying to solve a physics problem which is not in his homework, because I printed some exercises online trying to improve, and he just bursted into this rage and he just locked me up in his office and keep screaming that he's going to call my parents. Oh my God. That scream, I still remember it today. That was pure madness. And later it turned out that he actually has genetic schizophrenic. And my father told me that that teacher once said that he actually likes me, like he appreciates me so much because he likes my energy. And he was like, oh, I like your daughter so much. He has that special energy, like she's like she is unstoppable, and he actually said something like that. And yeah, now I understand why. I guess you guys can also understand why, what kind of emotions that teacher held for me actually. And I wish, you should believe me, I wish I was a retard just so I can avoid being spotted by him. But here is the wisdom. When you were young, you can't choose people around you because you don't have money, you can leave. And what you should do is to expand your life surface as much as possible. So this is what I'm going to do if I can relive that period of time. If you have toxic parents, fine. Go make 20 good friends who are positive. If you have toxic teachers, fine, then go open a YouTube channel and share your stories online and make friends with people who comment. And the worst thing, if you are from a toxic environment, which means you're negative and nobody likes you, then you should recognize it and watch videos like, manual videos like, there's one YouTuber I really love. Her name is Krabby Childhood Fairy. You should all go to follow her because I think she really have helped a lot of people. And probably also read some guidebooks. There are some really classic ones like about self-help, and there's one called Your Body Always Remembers, and there's one called The Immature Parents. You should learn by yourself because number one, children tend to be sensitive and have too much attention on their parents. So expand the surface because better inputs equals better outputs. And I know it's extremely hard from the start because you have no strength and you're full of resentment and you can't change and you don't dare to change because of like mental inflexibility. But don't quit. Just remember to push through, and even failure happens and some interruption happens. Fine, just adjust and go on, because the only way to fail is if you quit. And now I am here from the bottom. I climbed back. 4 whole years, have passed by, and God knows how hard this is. I will study in Europe next year for 2 years, and then I will go back to the US. I know things are not going to be smooth. I know pain points keep showing up because your system that you built in the past is full of flaws and loopholes. Sometimes you get up from one pitfall and you fall into another. But learn and change, and don't you quit. And remember, it is very possible that you win in the end. So like and subscribe, you guys. I am right now at the train station. If you are watching this, I know that you are my people.